Greetings and salutations, I am Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of EU4 as Kongo. We're getting very close to African power. Still have a few wars left to fight. Ooh, Ayutthaya, poor guy. Not one I often see on the list here though. In case they got lost out in favor of Poland. Probably because of institutions, I'm gonna guess. I mean, they're not a small fry any longer. There's significant power here, significant power base, but it kind of surprises me that they're ahead of Vijayanagar, because Vijayanagar is also pretty darn sizable. So is Bengal. I assume that institutions are their problems here. Where can I see that again? There we go. Technology, institutions. Let's have a look. Yeah, they don't have enlightenment yet. They do have everything else, I think. By the looks of it, Vijayanagar has even gotten the printing press finally. They seem to have been a bit slow on that, so they'll only lack one institution from leaping up into the world. I assume, because everybody else... Well, Spain actually hasn't gotten any. The last few institutions, nor has the Ottomans. I assume it's the enlightenment that they lack, right? Yeah. No enlightenment for you, no enlightenment for Spain. Good news for us. Not that it really matters, they're both lucky nations, so they'll most likely not suffer much from the currently plus 40% extra cost of tech. Given their super monarchs, that's gonna weigh up for that no matter what, so... Let's see, Mossi separatists, Malian separatists, yeah, fine. I know you're gonna rise up. It's only a matter of how many troops you're gonna muster and how soon. And no, the troop counts are pretty darn small. Oh, no, these aren't troop count. No, that's the troop count. Oh, no, yeah, okay, so these rebellions could actually be substantial. Russia got out of their internal conflicts, good for them. We finished coring everything. That should sort of slow down the rebellion. No, maybe not. Ubagadugu. Let's see, where the heck? That's on this side, right? Yeah. Maybe I do need another detachment down this way then, just to deal with these rebels. The fleet should move out of the Mediterranean. You have these three. They're gonna. Let's see now. The battle general is gonna have to sit here on Ceuta, and the siege guy, as far as I have one, is gonna be here and prepare to just take down this fort in Fez. Okay, we buttered up Austria as best as we could. Their truce expires in May of 40. We'll see. Now at least we're making money again. Portugal decided to rival Britain. Britain has not switched enemies yet. I certainly hope they don't. I also hope they don't declare a stupid war. Yeah, the French Liberty Desire seems to be bouncing up and down like something fierce. But right now it's down again. Which is boo. I mean, we want it to be as high as at all possible. We're creating a fair amount of money now, which is good. Can't really steer more money, can I? No. I wonder if workshops are worth it. Not sure. Separation of power. What? Oh my, okay. Constitutional monarchy. Not where I'd expected you to go. Oh, and it looks like we finished colony that I didn't notice even. Oops. Okay, fine, go here. Can't have you not do anything. You need to be out there and grow the colonies. Did not notice that that finished. Whoops. 3 ships. 3 small transports. That's gonna be of any use for a while. So I'd have to promise Austria land to bring them into this war. I assume that they desire some of the territory of France. They don't have claims on it, but I assume, yeah, they do desire it, so they would join. Except right now I think they got dragged into another war? No? No, okay, fine. Okay, time to recall the diplomats. I wonder if I'll ever see the AI manage to get the Holy Roman Empire formed. I don't think I've ever done that. I mean, the best I've seen the AI do is 3 reforms. And that's... yeah. No matter if I'm in Europe or not. I don't think I've seen them do better than that. Okay, do we have enough ships? Do we have enough troops at this point? Let's see. Quick little extra count. With Britain, we certainly have enough ships to blow anything they have out of the water. In terms of armies... French army is significant. The Spanish army is actually still dwindling down. Of course, Venetians will also join. Okay, May 1st, we're going to offer them the alliance. And just test them to see if they're willing to join the war on Spain. Right now, we can bring Britain. They would happily come. Russia would not. If we went for an imperialism CB. And Venice would of course join, but if I can bring Austria, then Venice wouldn't be a problem, I think. I mean, ideally I want Austria to go in a separate war, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's try this. I'm not going to buy the admin tech, I think. They accept the alliance. Now I need the diplomat back. Come on, Austria, do not drag me into a war before I can drag you into a war. And don't give an offer for marriage, because that's not going to happen. Ah, of course you did. Typical Habsburg. Must wed anyone. Come on, diplomat, let's get you home. Let's have a look-see here if we can... Okay. If I promise you land... Nope, that's not going to do it either. Huh. Okay. If I declare war on France, then you'd be willing. If I declare war on Venice, You'd not be willing. And of course then you'd also get everybody else here. But that's okay. Well, here's the thing. It's gonna be a lot harder to get Paris. A lot harder. It's a level 9 fort. And of course, we're talking France here. We have to go through France. And I don't know if Austria is able to do that. The benefit is, of course, we're gonna have Austria on our team. And I believe Spain would still be on the Overlord. So the war goal would be that much harder to get, but I don't know. The problem is that that's pretty much the only war goal we can use, right? Because we don't have... Yeah. This is really strange how this works. Oh. So the AI can't recognize that a subject state of the target could give them land. They don't recognize it, clearly. Otherwise this would actually show up as a possibility. That's unfortunate, because this war goal would have been a lot easier for us, I think. Possibly. So, Austria has 217,000 troops. You know what, we want them in this war, so we're gonna take our chances. We're gonna gamble that Austria can not only mop the floor with Venice, but also with France. And we're also gonna have Britain, so... yeah. And if we actually don't have the war goal, that means we can drag the war on longer too, so it doesn't really matter all that much. As long as we get enough war score to take everything they have in Africa. That's actually our goal. And at that point, the 75% reduction from the Imperialist CB would probably weigh out the fact that we don't actually get the war goal ticking. I think it would, yeah. But before we do that, we're gonna quickly go through our states and territories, because I do think we can quickly buy this tech. Yeah, let's do that. And let's go through our states and territories, because we can't do that at war. Central Ethiopia is certainly one we're gonna go for. Mogadishu. Okay, let's switch over to the darn map mode for it. Central Ethiopia should be here, I assume. Yeah, cover that. Tigray is also part of that. Let's cover that. Everything over here probably gonna be worthwhile. And this territory was also just integrated, so it's going to be free to just add. So let's do that. This was recently called... Do we want to add... Sure, well, let's add Kenya. Yeah, I know, that's gonna be... Need to pay for that. And we're gonna have to pay for everything up here as well. And that's gonna be pretty darn expensive, but that won't really hurt us not to do so right now. Manding. Where is that? Here, okay. Sure. a bit of a long gamble though. Other territories. You want Marrakesh, you want South Sumatra. That ain't gonna happen. Okay, Marrakesh and Kabylia. These, of course, are gonna cost a fortune to properly upgrade. Because of Berber traditions. You know what, I'm just gonna roleplay. All of Africa is gonna be ours. So let's just make sure it is. Oh, okay, so that's how many we could have. Estates, yeah, that's fine. Can we actually afford to core any of that stuff? No, we can't. Only a few of them. It's okay though. It doesn't cause us overextension. Yeah, the clergy and the nobles, they're desperate for new territory now. And we can't give them anything that is not yet cored, so... what about the rich ones up here? Yeah, the clergy, you can have this one. You can't have Tunisia because I believe that's a center of trade. It is indeed. Not that it's a center of trade we can take advantage of. Well, these territories are all pretty poor, but... So let's give them out to the clergy. Sure, they can keep tabs on most of it. This is definitely going to go to the nobles. And so much military development. This one, sure. Ability as well. Triple to the clergy. I really dislike that they have dark red on black background. Transparent black background. It's difficult to see the numbers. I mean... There are some UI decisions in this game I really do not understand. They're just so poorly thought out. There we go, that's all the nobles. The nobles should be content now. Now they're content. Excellent. And that should give us a bit more income in time. Yeah, we are going to have rebels, so I might as well keep 2 divisions down there. We are ready to go to war. And as much as I would like to do that, I do think bringing Austria in, since they are willing to go on favors of land, promises of land, I think that's fine. We don't need to go with Venice, that's going to bring in a lot more. And of course we can't bring in Russia because they are just not interested. Distant war and all that. One last check to check. Yeah, war exhaustion is fine. Our fleet is there. Could try to catch their navy out of guard. But I think it's gonna be fine anyway. Okay, fine. France, sorry, you're gonna die. Rather, your overlord is gonna suffer. 3 to 1, go! And we're not gonna take a royal marriage. But I'm gonna wait until you actually join the war. There we go, Austria joined the war. Excellent. Thank you, Austria. I won't need you once this fight is over. So who cares about the alliance? Excellent. Our subject state should hopefully deal with everything in the south there. Just to be sure, I'm gonna go and click these guys. All subjects. No real focus, you just do what you think is best. You can do this. You're a siege dude, go up there. And we're just gonna keep those forces near here and wait for the inevitable attack. So what are the numbers? Are they in our favor? Yeah, they look to be quite a lot in our favor. Especially the ships. My goodness, yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a nice little war. I expect, though, that Spain and France will march towards the European area rather than anywhere else, but now we'll see. I expect they'll focus on Austria, which is fine by me. And of course then we get yeah, low taxes, that's fine, and we need a desperately a military leader, because that was the siege guy, our only siege leader. Not exactly a dream general. So now we have no siege at all. Boo! Let's chase his fleet out. On the bright side, we should be able to siege down his provinces in Africa rather peacefully. I'm fairly certain that, yeah, Austria will have to bleed first, by the looks of it. I don't know what Britain can do, other than blockade. I don't think they're actually gonna land armies. So what do I care? You bleed for us, Austria. I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna wait for a little while longer to see if they do anything else. They don't seem to be doing anything else either. I could risk a crossing here, but I'm gonna wait. I am going to wait. Patience and all that. Doomsday for Kolyma. Yeah, that's okay. The Navy view just flushed out. They can't cross, can they? Because we're blockading. Yeah, they can't actually touch us. Let's see if we can bait them out. I mean, come down here. That's fine. You come down there. Nothing bad can possibly happen. A loan offer. I don't really need it, so no thank you. Yeah, Kichi decided to throw their money at us. I can't blame them for it. Our colonial state, yeah, good. They're going down and sieging land. Just what I want them to do. Let's go and help our fleet there. Oh yeah, so I can't reach you, but I can cross here. Okay, so I can march across this fort. That's fine then. Maybe let's sit on that province. That will allow them to cross. I don't think the Venetian navy can cause me much trouble, truth be told, and I'm fairly certain that they're busy on this front. Yeah, the Austrians are kind of struggling. The French are very much focused on them. A loan offer from the Pope. No, I'm not interested in loans. But yeah, they definitely see us as a friend since we're attacking Spain and Venice. Marital bliss, my goodness, okay. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't really need a master recruiter, and I don't want to owe them favors, so 5 prestige it is. Yeah, we have to crack that fort before we can actually get around here. And that'll take a while. Yeah, Spanish and French forces are both concentrating up here. So if I want to cross, I don't want to cross until all my troops are ready. And once these forts have fallen, then I'm willing to try to risk sieging in Granada. Until then, I don't think I want to do that. It's a pity that Britain decides to just park their forces at home. I don't think they have a transport fleet, actually, at all. I mean, they have tons of ships, but I assume that the transports have been mixed in with the fleet that is blockading somewhere. There we go. That's their actual transport fleet. There isn't really anywhere else for us to attack. I do think Spain has a few possessions out in the sea. Yeah, okay, they have already secured them. That's fine. Well, way to go. Banza, Brazil, that's fine. There are ships over here. I suppose we could go and blow them up. I'm gonna wait until the fort here has fallen. It shouldn't take too long. So Austria, how are you doing? You had 200,000 troops at the start of this. Your numbers seem to be down. At least you have a large fort there, but that fort's gonna fall if you don't defend it soon. And Britain's army is not something you can count on. I'm sorry to say. Not as long as they're sending their navy all the way across the world and not bringing any more troops. Well, actually, okay, fine. So they decide to land troops here and destroy Portugal. Oh, Portugal. Destroy French Mexico. Ugh. My brain not working tonight, apparently. I think that's going to be just fine. They're going to hammer him down. I don't need more than one army here, really. And the Spaniards seem to be up here. Let's have a quick look at the army count. I'm fairly certain. Oh my, yeah, Spain decided to rebuild their armies, and they've already destroyed quite a good chunk of the Austrian army. But Spain doesn't have manpower, so there's that. The French army has been halved. So they've certainly taken a toll. Yeah, I think it's worth considering crossing into Spain. But that'll be next time. It is time for a short break. Thank you for watching.